Hello there. So I must apologize for the sound quality. It's quite shitty as I have really cheap microphone. I'll get a better one in future, but for now it's gonna have to do. What we're gonna do is we're gonna create a block that hurts players and kills them instantaneously when you shoot a button. So that's something that a member of my community has requested. So I'm gonna just make a tutorial on how to do it. So we'll start off by making one, just a small block that we're gonna shoot. So for example, this one, we're gonna shoot it, and it's gonna act as a button. So Control T is the shortcut. If you're new to Hammer SDK, I suggest you to watch 3 Clicks Phillips videos. He has quite a lot of good videos on how to do things in Hammer SDK. So this is gonna be a button. So we're gonna find the button, we set it up, and we just set its health to like 20 health. So we're gonna move direction is down so we can see actually it moving when we shoot it. That's it for that. Now what we need is actually a trigger box. That's gonna hurt. It's gonna be a trigger, and it's gonna be, for example, this block. Yeah, everyone inside here is gonna die. Once we shoot it, everyone's dying. So once again, we select the box, Control T, and we find this time hurt. Trigger hurt. Okay, so let's set that. Let's set the damage to a couple of thousands. It's up to you. Just don't exceed like 5 million, I think was. Then it's gonna crash the map or it won't compile. Of course, remember to start it as disabled, as it don't have to work. It must be disabled, otherwise it's not gonna work. So now, let's go back to button. The button is already set up. We're actually halfway down. We have to just add outputs. We add an output, we press it on, let's say on pressed. You can actually use on damaged, but that is, look, actually let's use it on damaged. So once we shoot it, it's gonna activate. Otherwise, if you use on pressed, you'll have to deal the 20 damage to activate it. Then we actually choose this one. Oh, we forgot. Look, let's save and go back to this one. To the trigger hurt, we select it and we name it something. It's a nice thing to do, actually, to name objects so you can find them easier. Kill all. Let's say this is gonna kill all. Let's go back to button, outputs, and let's select kill all. And then we just enable, apply. That's gonna enable it. But what if we want to disable it, like after 1 second? So we're gonna add again a new one, new output, again on pressed. Oh, we used on damage, so let's use on damage. Use both of the same type, because if one triggers and the second one doesn't, it won't disable at all. So we need it to be enabled, and this one is gonna disable it. I think there was a toggle. Yeah, we can actually use toggle. It will do the reverse thing, but in this case we don't need to do it, as anyways we need to make 2 of these so we can actually name them properly and use it as it is. So we want it to disable after 1 second. So for 1 second, anything that comes in contact with this trigger box, it's gonna just destroy them. So let's compile this map and let's see what we have. So we don't have any errors. Let's compile it to just as we regularly would.